Hello beautifuls! So, welcome to my channel. My name is Activation Amy, if you've not been here before. If you have, then welcome back. I know it's been quite a long time since I've jumped on here. Hello if you're watching me from Facebook or any of the other places as well. So today I have felt called to share some light codes and some channeling on the subject of what it means to soften, what it means to soften in your energy. And something is also wanting to come through around how we try to protect ourselves from relationships and from different situations, when what we're actually doing is we're actually pushing it away, okay? Because we're trying to keep ourselves safe. So these are our realizations that I've come to recently. I mean, as anything that I tend to sort of channel on is usually something that I've been working through, myself on some level. And I feel that this conversation that I'm having with you now is on the back of recent realizations on a much deeper level than I had before, especially in terms of like on the relationship side and more around allowing aligned friendships and other types of connections in my life as well. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to channel some light language for you, which is going to help me to drop in. This is the way that I use the light codes. Light codes are extremely powerful at helping us to open up as a channel, helping us to open up and receive. And on this evening's subject of softness as well, it helps to bring us into a beautiful state of calm. Okay, so light language is, let's say, a high vibrational energy language. If you haven't heard it before, it sounds a little bit like a human language, but it's so much more than that. Okay, but I'm going to keep it simple for now because I like to keep everything simple. So just opening up to receive this with your heart space and just allowing this beautiful energy in. Wanaya sumahrasha hatini wahayakia. Ukunuasha intiasi imma hatuai. Kuaishna hesumaraishana yamakia e. Ukania hai sukirashi ia hekima inatishe e. Nukanaya si imoku kurasha ikiteyana ikamasha enai. Okay, so when we have spent time placing walls around our hearts, it's because on some level in the past we have felt hurt and we have felt like it's not safe to express ourselves, it's not safe to be all of us, and it's not safe to share ourselves fully and all of who we are. And it also means on some level that it's easy for us to judge and to criticize others. And it's easy for us to judge and criticize ourselves for doing this. So it's just really important to recognize these patterns, recognize when we're doing these things. And it's not about making ourselves wrong for them. Because when we start to make ourselves wrong for these things, we are then perpetuating that cycle of I'm doing something wrong, what's wrong with me, why can't I just be a more accepting, loving human being? So that's not what this is either. But what I'm referring to today is if you are someone that would like more connection in your life, and yet you find that you are struggling to maybe bring that in on some level, it can be because there's something that you are projecting out that maybe you're not aware of, that other people are maybe feeling on an unconscious level. Okay, so how do we have an awareness of that? Okay, and how do we change that? And I'll tell you what it kind of looks like for me, or what it has looked like for me, is that it's kind of like when I'm getting close to someone, if I'm being really honest, and this has manifested several times, is that I start to feel extremely anxious, okay? And I find myself chasing, okay? And maybe if you are someone that has your own spiritual business or whatever you know, creative endeavor that you might have, it's like almost a sense of not putting yourself out in the world in a bigger way for fear of how other people might perceive you, because you're quite guarded and you don't want the negative comments or the negative feedback. And so what this looks like is, it looks like self-sabotaging behaviors of holding yourself back because you've got this guarded energy, okay? And other people can actually feel that. So how we change this is we start to change the story that we have about this. And everything happens, I believe, in the mind first when it comes to changing your energy around a situation, okay? So first of all, you have to get clear on what it is that you actually want, okay? So do you want more like closer, intimate connections, whatever that might look like for you, whether that be romantic, you know, whether it be like on a friend level? What does this look like for you? What does it mean to actually soften in your energy? Okay, and then you just decide, okay, everything is an energetic decision, and then it's a commitment to that decision. So you decide in your energy, I am now going to soften in my energy, okay? And then some stuff might come up, okay, and it can kind of look like, oh, it's not safe, right? It's not safe to express myself. Yeah, it's, you know, well, this thing has always happened in the past. Whenever I've softened in the past, people have walked all over me. Okay, so softening in your energy is not quite the same as allowing people in. Okay, so what I mean by that, okay, is allowing people to walk all over you, should I say. Softening in your energy means that you can still be a strong person, but you don't need to be so guarded, so protective, so defensive. Okay, it's more like of a, I have strength in this softening, and I am allowing people in, because that is a strong place to be. Okay, because I know for myself what this has looked like over a long period of time is like just pushing people away energetically. Okay, so we don't need to do that anymore on any level, relationships, or, you know, as I say, one of my biggest things, one of the things that I love to help people, that I love to help my clients with, is expressing themselves, expressing their gifts, and opening up. And the process that I teach people is to do that with light language, but also through looking at what the mind is doing as well, because I believe that the two things can definitely work as one. Okay, because light language, it helps you to drop out of the negative mind chatter, but it's important to be aware of the thoughts that we are having. So it might sound counterproductive, I can't think of the word right now, but it all works, it all adds up. So I guess it's an invitation for you to, if you feel like me, that on some level you have felt guarded in your energy. I had a beautiful client this morning that's what came through in one of her sessions, that she needed to let go of the armor. So where have you got this armor? You know, maybe in one area of your life you're really open, maybe that for you could be your relationships, you know, but then in another area it could be like money, like you're not letting more money in because you don't feel like it's safe to have more money, even though you do want more money. But there's like an underlying undercurrent of, no, like you're a bad person, you know, if you call in more money, that would make me greedy or selfish. Or, you know, we can have all of these areas in our lives where we're holding on to so much stuff, and we're trying to protect ourselves, but that to others comes across as like a no. like as a I don't know, like I want to say energetic aggression. It's not always like that, but it can come across definitely as that. Okay, so I'm going to send you some codes to help you to release anything that you are holding on to that doesn't need to be there anymore. Maybe where you are stopping people from coming in, okay, to your energy because you don't feel it's safe. And I know a lot of sensitives and empathic people have this because they don't want to feel other people's stuff, okay? Because I know that this is something that I have done in the past as well. But you can actually, that can be your superpower. Let's say you can use that as a way of being a more loving, compassionate human being and not taking on other people's stuff as well. So I'm going to send you some codes, okay? So just feeling yourself surrounded with beautiful pink energy and just allowing this pink energy to scan your physical being and just allowing it to move around your system. Maybe it's now tuning into any areas. Maybe it's kind of like a bump, okay? Or maybe it's like a, I don't like using the word blockage, but that's what they're showing me. It's like a kind of a darkness or a density. And this pink light, this energy is like moving in to these areas. It's energetically dissolving them away, allowing you to feel more safe, allowing you to be more of who you are. Maybe allowing yourself to be the person that you was before all of this, that innocent child connecting with her or with him. So I'm going to speak some codes now and just allow them to fully integrate into this energy. Kinahia tukai shahe ikai soke mashonai. Inokuai te rashua kima ihem. Iahamati kiwashae. Sukutu sha inko rasha ema. Nima yahea siae. Sua kikimai shahin. Hatura ya kotisha ikimos nae. Imos no asuai nae. Kimoha ishua kima suke nikuai kima ina kuashe. So just feeling these blocks, these walls, just slowly melting away. Knowing that you are safe and that you are protected divinely. And when you feel your infinite connection to Source and know yourself as powerful, you do not need to have this energy surrounding you anymore. It's safe to let people in. It's safe to express yourself in the world. It's safe to be all of you, whatever that looks like for you. And so now it's about going out and being fully you, calling in your soulmate people, your soul tribe, your energetically aligned humans that are meant, absolutely meant for you in every way. So I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. Let me know if you resonate with this message. Leave me a little pink heart below. Okay, goodbye.